So, it has been a while. Hello, Lieblings, I'm back. Yeah, I did not anticipate doing a 2-month hiatus. Yeah, there's some reasons for it, and I thought I'd do a quick video to tell you guys what's been going on, and then of course get back to our regularly scheduled fun videos. I have a list here because I have quite a few things. If you follow me on social media, the biggest news, of course, is that I'm pregnant. That has actually been the big issue the last few months. I found out back in January, and let's just say the first trimester sucks. And that's really been the big reason that I haven't been around recently, just because I have, not that I've actually, like, I've had morning sickness, but it was more like I just feel like I want to throw up every second without actually having to. So it made eating a chore. And then on top of that, I had heartburn because I've always had trouble with heartburn. And then just, pregnancy makes it worse. And now that I'm firmly in the second trimester, I just have the heartburn. That didn't go away. Great. Yeah. So that was a big thing, and because of that, there were a lot of days where my health was just, I did not have the energy to come down to my studio to film and then edit and everything, and yeah, it just came down to, like, every week I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and mostly because I just wasn't feeling my best. And I'm feeling a lot better. And especially now that I'm working from home, I have a lot more free time. I have a lot more ability to get back to doing videos again, because honestly, I miss it. I really do. And then on top of being the pregos, I actually got the Rona. That was fun. So that also, that put me out of commission for a few weeks there. I had gotten it, well, that kind of went to one of my other things. I had some friends visiting back in March. One of them was a childhood friend of mine. We have been friends since we were like 5-6 years old. And the last few times we've seen each other were at each other's wedding. So I saw him last in 2019 for his wedding, and then the time before that was at 2016 for our wedding. And I did think I had planned on vlogging it, but I ended up not, just because I wanted to spend time with them, and vlogging is work, and yeah, I just wanted to take advantage and be with them. So I didn't vlog, but while I was with them, we were in Rotenburg and Nuremberg, and I know I was exposed. But out of the 4 of us, so my friend, his husband, and my husband, I was the only one who got it. And I think part of that is because pregnancy, especially in the beginning stages, your immune system goes down, so you're prone to get a lot more illnesses in the beginning. And that's just to keep the body from rejecting the fetus. FYI, biology major, just, FYI. And so it would make sense that they all tested negative. And for me, I just had a bit of a sore throat, and then I just had congestion, and that was it. I actually had been congested beforehand anyway, which is another thing of pregnancy. So for me, I didn't even think I had the Rona until I just tested myself on a whim and was like, oh, there we go. Surprise. So yeah, all that, yeah, my health has just not been the best. But oh well, it's fine. Like I said, I'm feeling loads better, and the weather's also finally reflecting how I'm feeling, which means it's also getting better. We're getting into spring. So yeah, I just, like I said, I just wanted to come here and give you guys an update. I'm still alive. Did not mean to be gone for this long. But I have to come back. I have to come back to you guys. The other thing that has been taking up all of my energy space was working on my novel. The project name is Peruvian Pride and Prejudice. It's a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but I wanted to give it a cultural spin. So the Elizabeth is Peruvian American, like myself. And the Darcy is German. And I thought, you know, it'd be kind of fun. My husband has read it, so I have at least one German approval. But I have gotten onto this website called Scribophile. So if you're looking for a writing community and you don't know where to find one, especially if English is not your first language and you want to find a community that could also help you with that, I highly, highly, highly recommend Scribophile. It is just a lot of work though. You have to put in a lot of effort in order to see return. You have to critique other works, which is great because you should also, you know, as part of the writing process, you should learn how to give critiques as well as receive them. And for every, you know, work or manuscript, like for every chapter, essentially you received a bit of karma, and you need 5 karma to post a chapter. And when you have a book that's like 35 chapters like mine, it's a lot that you have to edit to get that much karma. So yeah, I was very exhausted by the end of all that, and all that's like, it's all up. I'm still waiting on a few critiques, but in the meantime, the people that have been gracious enough to critique my work and give me amazing feedback, they're still in the process of writing. So of course, you know, every once in a while I go in, they're still kind of, like I said, they're still like actually drafting as they go. My story was already completed, so it was just a matter of gaining enough karma to upload it. And if this makes no sense to you, I'm really sorry. But that had also taken up a big chunk of my creative capacity. Like I said, that is done, thank goodness. So any editing that I do at this point is just, you know, here and there. It's not like I have to gain 5, you know, blah, blah, blah karma so I could post a chapter. And I was doing that every day. Whew, to get 35 chapters. It was a lot. So next step on that would be, like I said, I'm taking a break so I can get back to, you know, into YouTubing. I have some other creative projects that I'm working on behind the scenes that don't necessarily have to do with YouTube. But that is where I am at the moment. I have a lot of stuff I want to get done before this kid gets here in October, which we're super stoked about. My mom has actually bought her plane ticket. She will be here for the first 2 months, give or take. Well, just over 2 months of after, like right before the due date, as well as so like the end of September till the beginning of December. And my mother-in-law's here, and yeah, so we're in good shape. But I definitely, because of that, obviously, since this channel is all about the differences between US and Germany, I want to definitely talk about the differences, especially going through this pregnancy journey, because yeah, there are a lot, you know, there are a lot of differences, and obviously like more positives on the German side. So yeah, this has like been a huge ramble for like, I just checked, like 8 minutes. But I wanted to let you guys know where I am. I'm okay. I'm still alive. Feeling loads better, ready to get back into this YouTube business. I had so many ideas, and actually, as soon as I'm finished doing this episode, I'm just gonna go ahead and get next week's episode already recorded, because it was something that I had been meaning to do literally for 2 months. and like I said, I just didn't have the energy. I did not have the energy, and now I do. So we're doing it. So yeah, we're here. I missed you guys. I miss getting comments and learning from you guys. And so let's just, you know, get back into it. And I guess that's just going to be it for the episode. I would do all the outro stuff, but I mean, that's kind of weird. Nah. But I think that's going to be it for today. And I will see you next week.